WandaVision Season 1, Episode number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to next week's episode of WandaVision, one off of the season finale. And things are picking up, man. Obviously, some big reveals last week. Some big stuff took place. Obviously, Monica got powers from going in and out of kind of Wanda's world so many times. And she has powers now. So that's going to be interesting to see how she kind of uses those and see how she kind of controls them, and if she can control them and learn to use them and whatnot. And then obviously the other big reveal, which, I mean, according to the comments, everybody kind of knew, and everybody else that reacted to this show knew. Agatha is the one kind of fucking with things in here, which we had no idea. We don't read any of the comics or anything like that, so all this stuff we're watching, like in these shows and movies, is like all first time for us. You know what I mean? So like obviously we didn't know the twins or anything like that. Obviously we knew Quicksilver because we've seen the X-Men series and stuff, but we haven't read any comics or anything. So all this stuff is pretty much fresh and new to us, which is why there's so much stuff that we don't know and some stuff we do know, because some stuff is in the movies that we've seen or shows that we've seen, and some stuff isn't. But you know, Agatha kind of was revealed as the person that's been fucking with shit in here the whole time, which we had no idea, man. You know what I mean? We had no idea, but we are excited for this. This episode is a lot longer than the other. Well, not a lot longer, but 10 minutes longer. You know what I mean? As we're coming to the end of the series, the episodes are getting longer because they got more stuff to include, which is really dope to see. I'm excited. You know what I mean? I don't know how this series is going to end because obviously we know no second season. So I'm kind of curious as to how they're going to cap it off. Do you have any predictions? Like, you think it's just going to end with kind of Wanda maybe taking it all down and setting everybody free? You think it's going to end with her, you know, fighting Agatha maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I really don't know how this is going to end.
I'm excited. I'm so excited though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's going to be no happy ending necessarily. Maybe for some people, obviously, but for Wanda, not really, because, I mean, she takes this place down. Vision is kind of fucked and goes back to normal, you know what I mean, and goes back to being gone. But she can't really leave it up either forever. And I feel like she kind of knows that, you know, but regardless, guys, we're going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for us. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Damn. This is going to be interesting, man. You know what I mean? Because since we know nothing about her, I wonder how strong she is in comparison to Wanda, you know? It's going to be very interesting to see. I'm excited for it, though. I like how they showed the little flashbacks there of Infinity War, man. I want to rewatch Infinity War and Endgame. Those are some top-tier movies. I'm glad we watched Endgame in theaters when it came out.
Me too.
Agatha Harkness, are you a witch?
Yes. I am.
They all must be witches, too. Right?
I did not break your rules. They simply bent to my power. Help me, please! Mother! Please! Please! Mother!
Damn. Damn. Witches should still like age though, right? Because she looks the exact same here as she does in current day. You know what I mean?
She looks younger.
I guess a little bit younger, yeah. But like, this is a huge time jump. I think they were trying to kill her, right?
What is she?
But it's like she's absorbing their power.
Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say, what if it's like Vampire Diaries? They send her to a prison world. Damn. She is strong as shit. I guess there's our answer.
Yeah.
She took out her whole coven, man. Damn. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. She like drained the life out of him. Maybe that's why. Maybe she's like immortal. Or maybe she just lives for an insanely long time. Damn. You just seen her do that shit to the rest of them. What did you think was gonna happen? Shit. That is crazy. I guess we got our answer. Agatha, Strong as shit.
My thoughts are not available to you, Toots. They never ever were. So don't go giving yourself a migraine.
Damn.
We've got work to do.
Finessed her this whole time. Damn. That's probably why she led her to the basement, huh?
I was so patient, waiting for you to reveal your true self. I got close with fake Pietro, if you will, but no dice.
That was her who did it.
Every little detail in place, down to the crown molding. You're even running illusions miles away at the edge of town. Magic on autopilot. What's your secret, sister?
She's low-key jealous.
Listen.
Damn. Fed it to the bunny.
I'm not.
Damn.
Jeez.
Said I ain't got time for games.
It's been fun playing pretend for a while, hasn't it, Wanda?
She's about to snap her back to reality. She's about to have to relive some of her worst moments. The shit she don't want to remember or see.
Oh, look.
Is that why she did the old style? Because they used to watch sitcoms together? And that's why she did so many different sitcoms? All of them, the I Love Lucy, the Malcolm in the Middle, all the intros and stuff. That's so cool. Damn. Stark Industries. Damn.
Where'd you get the big guns, Wanda?
Is that where they got experimented on? Her and her brother probably, huh? It's crazy, man. She's literally finally having to face reality after all this time. How?
Don't be scared. You already lived it once.
This is so fucked up, man. This is like psychological torture. Just forcing her to literally relive it and be there.
I have a theory, but I need more. Oh, Wanda, moving on up. So where are we now?
The Avengers compound.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Don't mean to intrude.
You don't?
Well, I suppose, yes, I did intend to come in here.
And now?
And, well, whatever is your preference.
They're so cute, man. This is so sad. This is so sad.
I've never experienced loss because I've never had a loved one to lose. But what is grief?
And that's sad in itself, too.
Do this anymore?
Come on, Wanda. You're on the precipice. You are right there. Tell me how you did it.
She's gonna go do this shit herself, probably. You know what I mean?
When I came back, he was gone. His body. And I know he's here. He deserves a funeral, at least. I deserve it.
I mean, how can you deny that?
I understand you're here to see the vision, to recover the body, that is that right?
Well, I'm his next of kin.
Did he say see the vision?
What? What are you doing?
We're dismantling the most sophisticated sentient weapon ever made. Not everyone has the kind of power that could bring their soulmate back online. Forgive me. Back to life.
That's not why I'm here.
Okay.
He planted the idea in her head. Hayward's been an asshole from the start to her, you know?
She did it.
He pushed her to this, man. You know what I mean? It's like he's sitting there antagonizing her on purpose so that she does do something, you know? He planted the idea in her head. Was that her one neighbor, the black dude?
Was it?
Is it from like an old time? Because he had an afro and stuff, but also times had changed. You know, this is like Westview current day. This is really sad seeing it from this point of view, seeing it from her point of view, you know? That's where he chose to grow old in. That's where they were supposed to grow old in. Damn, this one she made it. Wait, so she didn't even take Vision's body then, huh? She made Vision from like a piece of her, kind of? And that was the start of it. So do you think Hayward framed her then and did something? Crazy.
Bravo! You're supposed to be a myth, a being capable of spontaneous creation. Here you are, using it to make breakfast for dinner.
Let go of my children.
Oh yes, your children. Vision, this whole little life you've made. This is chaos magic, Wanda. And that makes you
Chaos magic?
Scarlet Witch.
Holy shit. I think there is after credits in these, but holy fucking shit, man. This episode was just... This was like a reality slap episode. But, so from this point of view, she never took Vision, right? Like, she created Vision from herself. She created the kids from herself. Everything she's done, she's kind of created from herself. You know what I mean? Just like she said. You know, she's using chaos magic or whatever, and she's creating stuff from nothing. But Hayward said, I'm pretty sure earlier in this series, Hayward said that she broke in and stole his body. So maybe he framed her with that video. Obviously, she broke the glass and went down there and stuff. Maybe he framed her with that and like took the body, moved it somewhere else, or is doing something else with it or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure he did say that earlier in the series. But from this, it just looks like she created him from her. You know what I mean? From nothing. Just seeing the backstory and the flashbacks is so sad. You know? Like, not just for us, but for her. Like, she's fine. She's been living in this kind of fantasy world this whole time. And, like, we're seeing it on screen, her kind of, you know, the past and stuff. But that's like her snapping back to reality, too.
Sir,
here we go.
the team is ready for lunch.
It's about time.
Vision's body.
Gonna use him to kill her. Probably, I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna kill her or anything like that. I don't know. I mean, Hayward's just so headstrong, like, we gotta fucking attack! You know what I mean? Like, that's what he's been this whole fucking time. You know, so headstrong and straightforward, like, we have to do it this way. We can only attack her, you know? We have to fight fire with fire or whatever. But, I don't know, man. So, obviously that Vision right there looked completely like different. It wasn't, you know, the normal red body. So is that like a new one they had made, or is that Vision's actual body? Just, you know, different, obviously. He said because he kept saying they tried like every different type of power source, you know what I mean? But to kind of power him up or whatever. But they needed something from the source, quote unquote, right? In that rocket, the rocket or drone or whatever was the one they had sent into Westfield, into Wanda's little thing. So I don't know, man. It's weird. It's very weird. It's very crazy. This show, like, thinking back to the first episode to now, like, the first episode we were confused, and then we got some answers and we thought we had it figured out, and then we just got, like, even more confused. Like, holy shit. But we'll wait, see if there's any more after credits in this.
It was so sad. I was trying not to cry.
I know, I thought you were crying a couple times, but it was really sad. This whole episode itself was sad, you know? It was sad, but it's also like a reality check for her, because she's not living in reality. You know what I mean? Like, you can only be there so long, you know? And she is controlling the minds of other people and stuff like that. And I mean, like they said, when Monica kept going in, it was like rewriting her cells on a molecular level and stuff like that. And she got powers from it, but like, I'm pretty sure that can like fuck you up, like make you like sick and do some fucked up shit to you, you know? And all those people in there, I mean, I guess technically they only went in once. I don't know if staying in, you know, kind of fucks your cells up more the longer you stay in, or if it's just as you enter and leave it, but I don't know. It's crazy though, finally seeing like all the stuff on the outside world. But WandaVision season 1 episode 8, ladies and gentlemen, is in the books. We got one left, and that's the season finale, and that's kind of it.
No,
I don't
love this show so much.
Yeah, it's definitely a different type of show, you know? Like I said, it, like, thinking back to how we started, you know, WandaVision started the journey with the sitcoms and kind of confused. And we were like, damn, what is going on here? Like, is this some Truman Show type shit, you know? And then kind of like episode 4, I think 3, 4, 5, around there is when we started to get some answers. And we're like, okay, I think we got this. You know, I think we got it. I think we understand what's going on here. And then last episode, episode 7, was just like, yeah, no, you have no idea what the fuck is going on here. You know, and it just keeps fucking twisting and turning, and it's crazy and it's cool. I feel like this episode was really, really good, you know, because people might watch this and just see like Wanda doing this shit, you know, and you see her controlling all these people, and it is fucked up, you know, like each person in there, that's some, you know, that's a life that she's kind of fucking with, you know. They have no control, and every time they snap out of it, they're like, I'm scared, you know what I mean?
And they're in pain or whatever.
Yeah, and they're in pain, like when Vision took them out, and it's sad and everything, but it's also like, you know, you get this episode and you get to see Wanda and understand why she did all this and why she's doing it. Like, she's been through so much pain. Like, her parents died, and then she had her brother, which helped her through it, and then her brother died, you know, and then she had Vision, which helped her through it, and then Vision died, and it's like she just didn't know what to do at that point. She, you know, she broke down completely. And the thing is, I mean, from the interaction we've seen her have with Hayward, obviously she just wanted to bury Vision, you know, because last time she saw Vision was in Infinity War in Wakanda, when Thanos had just ripped out the stone from his head, and his whole body was there and everything. He just obviously had that huge hole in his head from having the stone ripped out, but she just wanted to bury him. And then Hayward obviously showed her all this shit, you know, and like, I mean, showing somebody, to them, like he said, it's just technology, it's vibranium, you know, because that's what he was made out of and stuff. But to her, like, that was the love of her life. That was somebody very important to her, you know, and showing somebody that, like, it'd be like equivalent to like me or somebody showing you like your mom's dead body, like, cut up, you know.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up, and he's just there talking like in her ear, saying all this stuff, and he put the idea there of like, you can't bring him back to life, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure obviously they've been trying to do all this stuff to bring him back to life, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, obviously that was a flashback, so I don't know if they started those experiments back then even, or if it was kind of after everything. I'm assuming they had been trying to experiment for a while to kind of bring him back online or back to life, you know. So I'm sure he planted that idea in her head to see if she could bring him back to life, you know, because he kept saying they tried every power source like on Earth under the sun to, you know, bring him back online, and nothing would work. So I don't know, man. He planted that idea in her head, and then she didn't even take his body, you know, from what we've seen. Obviously, I mean, she went there, and it's just like she created him from her, Just like with the kids, she created them from her.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy, man. The show, it's fucking insane, but I'm curious as to how it's gonna end. I mean, it could go any which way. We didn't see any of Monica in this episode either. You know?
Oh, no.
I'm pretty, because last episode it ended with her at the basement doors, right? Oh no, it ended with Pietro finding her. Last episode ended with Pietro finding her, or it was the after credit scene from that episode. And we didn't see either of them this episode, you know, so it's gonna be crazy. This episode was literally like a dedicated Wanda flashback episode. Let me show you all the fucked up shit she's been through so you can understand, you know, her, which we knew all of it, but it was still sad seeing it again, you know, and then seeing why she chose sitcoms and the sitcom style and then the sitcom intros and everything, because she used to always watch those with her parents and stuff, and then watch them by herself, you know, and watch them in the facility when she was being experimented on, when she got her, you know, amplified her powers from the Infinity Stone. But what a fucking show, man. I'm excited to see how it ends. I'm excited for the finale. It does kind of suck that there's not going to be a season 2, but sometimes it's better to just have one good season that wraps everything together as opposed to kind of drawing it out just to draw it out. So I don't know, it could be a good thing. We'll have to see how the show ends. But guys, let us know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next episode and the first episode of whatever show we start, which will be Falcon and Winter Soldier. So if you guys want to check that out, link is in the description down below. We hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video that you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like on it and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next, and I will try my best to get to it. But I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest supporters over on Patreon, supporting me at the King Kong tier, man. Shout out to the homie Supernova, the homie That's So Gordo, and the homie Silas Kane once again for supporting me at the highest tier over on Patreon. If you guys want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get access to early access videos, full-length reactions, polls, a bunch of other stuff, man. Come over, show some support. It would be much appreciated, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.